And unrest continues in West Asia with at least 10 people killed in Israeli airstrikes inside Gaza, while Israel and Hamas continue to accuse each other of complicating the ceasefire efforts that could wind down the 14-month-long war. In Syria, 14 police officers were killed in attacks in Tartus and Homs.
Israel and Hamas continue to blame each other after negotiations for the release of hostages that seem to have come to a grinding halt. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office accused Hamas of lying about the ceasefire negotiations and backtracking on their promises. Hamas alleged that Israel is making new demands during the negotiations. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz said on Wednesday that Israel will retain security control of Gaza, including by means of buffer zones and controlling posts.
Security will remain in the hands of the IDF. IDF will be able to act in any way to remove threats, prevent tunneling, prevent terrorist infrastructure, prevent terrorist organization and attempts to harm the state of Israel or IDF soldiers.
The US, Qatar and Egypt have stepped up efforts to conclude a phased deal in the past 2 weeks. One of the challenges has been agreements on Israeli troop deployments. Also, Israel and Hamas are yet to finalize the number of Palestinian prisoners who will be released. Meanwhile, unrest continues in neighboring Syria, with Tartus and Homs witnessing an attack on police officers, which left multiple dead and injured. 14 members of the Syrian police were killed in an ambush by forces loyal to the ousted government in the Tartus countryside.
There are two sects, the Alawati and the Asadi. The Asadi sects that are trying to destabilize the security of the country, those will be burned. Syria is ours, Syria is for everybody. It is not for the Assad family. There is no fear. The new government is capable to delete anyone who are anti-humans in Syria.
Syrian police also imposed an overnight curfew in the city of Homs after unrest there linked to demonstrations that residents said were led by members of the minority Alawite and Shiite Muslim religious communities. Small demonstrations also took place in other areas on or near Syria's coast, where most of the country's Alawite minority live. Bureau Report, DD India.